In the quiet desert town of Elephant Butte, New Mexico, there stood an ordinary-looking white trailer. But what was hidden inside that trailer was anything but ordinary. For years, David Parker Ray, an unassuming mechanic, lured women into a place he called his toy box. A $100,000 soundproof chamber designed for torture, equipped with chains, medical devices, and a chilling tape he played for every victim. Authorities believe he may have killed as many as 60 women. Yet to this day, not a single body has ever been found. David Parker Ray was born in 1939 in Belen, New Mexico. Raised in a turbulent home, he grew up quiet, socially awkward, and bullied. From an early age, he became fascinated with sadomasochism, drawn to violent pornography, hand-drawn sketches of torture, and dark sexual fantasies. He joined the U.S. Army, trained as a mechanic, and later worked as a park ranger at Elephant Butte Lake. Outwardly, he was friendly, even helpful to neighbors. But in secret, he was building a chamber of horrors that would come to define his name as one of America's most sadistic killers. In the mid-1990s, Ray completed what he called his toy box. To outsiders, it looked like a normal trailer. But stepping inside revealed a fully equipped torture chamber. A gynecological chair with stirrups was bolted to the floor. Chains hung from the ceiling. Whips, clamps, dildos, syringes, and surgical blades lined the walls. A video camera stood ready to record his crimes. Most chilling of all was an audio tape, Ray's recorded message, where he coldly welcomed each victim and described the torture that awaited them. He told them they would not be rescued, that he had done this many times before, and that when he was finished, they would likely never be seen again. Police later discovered journals where he documented years of abductions, suggesting dozens, perhaps 60 or more, victims. Ray rarely acted alone. His girlfriend, Cindy Hendy, and sometimes his daughter, Glenda Jean Jessie Ray, helped lure victims. Many were young women, often sex workers, whom he believed would not be missed. Victims were drugged, bound, and transported to the trailer, where they endured hours, sometimes days of unimaginable abuse. Afterwards, some were released, but forced to take heavy doses of sedatives, leaving them disoriented, unsure if what they experienced was real. Others were never seen again. The uncertainty of the missing bodies remains one of the darkest mysteries of the Toy Box case. Survivors later testified about the horrors, but investigators believe there were far more victims than anyone will ever know. On March 22nd, 1999, a woman named Cynthia Vigil managed to escape. She had been abducted, drugged, and chained inside the toy box for 3 days. While Ray was at work and Cindy Hendy was distracted, Vigil freed one hand, broke a lamp over Hendy's head, and fled the trailer, completely naked, wearing only a dog collar and chain. She ran through the streets until she reached a mobile home where the owners sheltered her and called police. Her testimony would expose the nightmare hidden in the desert. Police arrested David Parker Ray within hours. Inside the trailer, they found the toy box exactly as Vigil described, filled with devices of torture. Investigators were stunned at the meticulous planning, the soundproofing, the journals documenting years of abuse. Prosecutors charged Ray, Cindy Hendy, and his daughter Jessie with multiple counts of kidnapping and sexual assault. Despite the absence of bodies, testimony from Vigil and other women was powerful enough to secure convictions. In 2001, Ray was sentenced to 224 years in prison. Cindy Hendy received 36 years after testifying against him. Jessie Ray was given a 9-year sentence, but questions remained. How many women did David Parker Ray really kill? And where were the bodies? Ray died of a heart attack in 2002, just 3 years into his sentence. He never revealed the locations of his victims' remains. The FBI continues to believe there may be undiscovered graves across New Mexico. Forensic teams have searched Elephant Butte Lake, the desert surrounding the trailer, and abandoned mine shafts. Yet no remains have ever been recovered. The unanswered question lingers. Was Ray truly one of America's most prolific serial killers? Or did he fabricate parts of his story to feed his sadistic fantasies? The toy box killer left behind scars deeper than any courtroom could heal. He shattered lives, spread fear, and may have left dozens of families without answers. His case stands as a chilling reminder of the monsters who walk among us. Ordinary on the outside, but hiding darkness that defies imagination. These are not just crimes. These are warnings. And as long as the bodies remain missing, the story of David Parker Ray is not over. If you want more true crime stories told through the voices of the forgotten, make sure to subscribe and never miss the darkness that hides in plain sight.